Welcome to episode 13 of the AnyKey Podcast. In today's episode, we talk about Spider-Man Homecoming, game pre-orders, future careers, the Incredible Hulk, and the State of Origin. Yeah.
Who starts with AnyKey?
What's up, universe of people? I'll let stuff up the intro. I don't know what to say. I just say things.
Yeah, you mumble about it too much. You don't need to.
I think about it too much, and then when it just comes out, it doesn't come out right. But
like,
guys, this
hello,
is the AnyKey Podcast.
I'm Dean, and this is the AnyKey Podcast.
That's close. I'm Dean.
And I'm Jules.
He's Jules. This is indeed the AnyKey Podcast, where we talk about anything. And speaking of anything,
There it goes.
what do you see? This is a bad idea. I have a new setup now, guys, for this podcast, so we can actually see ourselves on a bigger screen. You said like,
But it's in reverse, so like if I look left in the screen,
It is in reverse, but it is the right way also.
Yeah, it is.
It's
but,
a bit
like,
confusing.
I get confused. I'm just like,
I don't blame you. I understand why you get confused.
This is where my left and right confusion problem comes in. This fucks me up even more.
I don't take full responsibility, but I understand. Julian, what have you been up to, man? What have you been doing in your life?
I mean, it's
Playing
the
new
same as
games?
every week, just playing games.
Yeah.
Being at home, chilling.
That's cool. Finishing new games?
Beat Crash Bandicoot. Not
Nice.
not the whole Insane trilogy, just the first game.
Okay, yeah.
And what happened with you when you were
Well,
playing?
okay.
Yeah, continue.
Playing the game. Playing.
Let's hear your story.
So going through, trying to beat the first little island. I got to the last level of the first island, and I kept dying. Over and over. I reckon I would count about 100 deaths. Okay?
Yes. Hey, if only you had 99 lives.
If only. Got up to the last little bit of the level. We had to jump over 3 fire pits, which is basically impossible to do without dying.
Wait, what level was that?
It's the last level of the first island. So right at the end, you have 3 fire pits to jump over. The whole level is you have to go and then hit the thing that spins and then jump and go. And
Oh, is that the fortress one, the Netty Fortress?
I can't remember. I
I
don't
think
want
so, that's the last level.
I don't want to think about it. So I got to the point where I was just so angry at this game, and I was on my last life, and I got right up to the top. I knew that once I passed this bit, the level's over, or almost over, pretty much.
Yeah.
And there was nothing that could kill me after that. I jump, and I literally just missed the platform. So I get up out of my chair, this chair I'm sitting on right now, stand behind it, grab my controller like it's a gun almost, and just start bashing my chair with it. I don't know what I was doing or why I was doing it. I was just doing it. I ended up breaking my controller. The L2 button fell off, completely snapped off actually. But yeah, that was that.
Oh, Dean.
But
So that's the reason why I've become very, very, very angry.
I stopped playing the game because it's making me angry.
Hey, you know what, Dean?
What?
Let that anger go. Just continue on it. You know what? You keep playing it, you get better.
No, you keep playing it, you keep dying, and you get annoyed.
You play it more and you get better at it. I have finished it and I was like, all right. I felt so accomplished after. I was like, holy shit! I've died so many times, but it was worth it. I have grown as a person, and I feel like I can do better in this game.
No, I didn't believe it.
Well, then you're never going to get good at Crash Bandicoot then.
Well, I'm just gonna not play, so I don't care.
Alright.
If you didn't know we are here. This is the AnyKey Podcast, episode 13?
9, 12.
12?
I don't know. Let's check.
13? I reckon it's 13.
I reckon it's 12. You want to bet on that?
No, I don't. Because I might lose.
And it's 13.
I should have known that. I edit these things, man. Anyway, episode 13. If you're watching
And you
this,
didn't want to bet on it. Your loss.
Yeah, I should have bet on it. I should have bet all the money I had because I pretty much knew I was right. If you're watching this, anyone listen. Oh my god, I'm stuffing this up. Julian, what's happening to me? It's Crash Bandicoot. If you're watching this and you want to listen to the podcast, or if you're listening to this and you want to watch the podcast, these are the places to do it. First up, youtube.com/hunting for games for the video podcast every single week. Audio podcasts, go over to soundcloud.com/AnyKey Podcast. Or Stitcher Radio, their app, their website, same again, AnyKey Podcast. Or iTunes, their app, their podcast app, AnyKey Podcast. Or, actually that's it.
Okay.
That's all of them.
That's a lot.
Until we get Google Play Music and Google Play app and Google Play stuff working, which
Google
it will
Play
never
everything.
happen because they don't like our country.
Well, they probably do. They're just like, their internet's shitty, so why do they need it?
They just like, it's so annoying because it's so like, all I gotta do is send in the request and it's all good. But they're like, no, we didn't have podcasts in your country, so it's just like, you know what, fine. I don't want to give you my give you all my stuff. Give you my weekly show.
Give them stuff. All right, fair enough.
Julian,
Threw my phone away because I don't want to get distracted by it.
let's talk about the elephant in the room.
You always say, all right.
Yeah, it's my new thing. It's my new thing.
I hate that saying because it always sounds like a bad thing. It's always been associated with me as a bad thing.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I'm gonna keep saying it every single week. It's my new thing. I like it.
so
I was thinking
much.
about it. I'm like, I like it. I like it. Julian,
Yeah, Spider-Man, we get it.
let's talk about the elephant in
We've
the room.
talked about Spider-Man for like every podcast.
Yes,
every
but now
week.
we've seen the movie. We've seen the movie, Julian.
Don't have to tell me twice.
And it was great. It was fantastic.
Right. Dean?
It was better than Wonder Woman.
Well, actually, on Rotten Tomatoes, it did 1% better. Wonder Woman.
Because it's better than Wonder Woman.
Calm
I will
down.
get angry.
If you calm down and let me speak, I'll
I
tell you.
will
I'll
get
tell you-
angry.
All right.
Tell us what we want to. Tell us what we want to hear, Julian. Tell us what we want to hear. I said, tell us, Julian.
I'm going to, and you keep interrupting me. Okay. So everyone's like, yeah, Wonder Woman, best movie of the summer. Well, along came a spider and blew that fucking Wonder Woman out of the way.
Well,
Get it? you get the
yeah.
the little instead of the water washing the spider away, the spider washed the woman away.
the woman away. Yeah, the
so yeah,
revenge of the
okay.
spider.
So Wonder Woman is sitting at a 92% Rotten Tomatoes,
Which
It's
is
actually
still
certified
fantastic.
fresh. Certified fresh. Wonder Woman is a good movie still.
Fantastic.
It was a good movie. It's probably like the best DC movie in the DC universe. But, you know, The Dark Knight still was the best.
The Dark Knight. The
You
Dark
know,
Knight.
Obviously. Then Spider-Man Homecoming comes along. 93 certified fresh.
What a movie.
Okay, now let's compare this. So this is the third reboot that we've seen in the
third-
past 15 years.
Reboot. We had
And that-
the
yeah, 15
beautiful
years.
Mr. Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man.
Yes, in
We had-
2002. 2002, the first Spider-Man movie,
Yes.
which was launched by Sony, being like, oh, 20th Century was like, oh yeah, they're doing X-Men movies. That was really popular. Let's just do our own movie. Let's do Spider-Man. 89% when that came out in 2002.
Beautiful
Which is
Tobey
good,
Maguire.
which is good. It's got that certified fresh stamp approval.
We move over to the sexy.
2004, 2 years later.
Oh, this guy. Oh, okay. Let's go through all the movies. Let's do it.
God,
Come
you
on.
keep interrupting.
Come on. Let's do it.
Spider-Man 2 rolls around
Yes.
in 2004. Probably one, like, before Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man 2 was the best Spider-Man movie to date. 94%.
94.
94% is 1% better still than Homecoming.
Amazing.
But it's hard to tell now. It's hard to tell. A lot of people like Homecoming's the best Spider-Man movie to date.
I mean, look at Rotten Tomatoes and we say no.
Yeah.
That's not true. Look at our own
True.
opinions.
But,
we say
but
no,
in,
probably.
in our deep, honest self opinions, Homecoming was probably the best one for me.
I mean, it's pretty. It's up there. All right.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3.
All right, Spider-Man 3, 2007. That's at actually it would surprise me. I thought like it did better than what I thought it was. 63%.
Yeah, that's.
And everyone was like, "Ugh, Spider-Man." Ugh,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like Spider-Man 3.
I didn't
fell
mind
asleep.
it. I didn't
fell
mind
asleep.
it.
All
I mean,
right.
Venom could have been a bit better.
So that was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy.
The beautiful Tobey Maguire.
Yes. Now we roll around to 2012. So
The
that was
sexy.
4, 5 maths later. To the what's his name?
The sexy Andrew Garfield.
Didn't need to add sexy, but
The
okay.
sexy man.
All right, so then Amazing Spider-Man roll out because they're like, oh, we don't know where we're going with the original trilogy anymore, so let's reboot it. Good job, Sony. 72%. Not bad, not bad. So we got
Look, I enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man series.
Yeah, it was good.
The 2 movies.
The suit, I didn't like the suit. I really
Sure,
didn't.
I
Because,
mean-
all right, his eyepieces were made of sunglasses. How the hell could he see?
Well, you can see out of your sunglasses.
Yeah, but they darken. They're tinted, so they darken stuff. And he's at nighttime, so it would be even darker.
Yeah, but he's a spider, so you can see in the dark.
Spiders.
I don't know if spiders can see in the dark, but I'm gonna say they can.
Yeah, okay. And then 2 years later, in 2014, Amazing Spider-Man 2 rolled around with a 52%.
You know what? I didn't mind Amazing Spider-Man 2. I didn't think it was a bad movie.
The suit much better in that movie.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you like the suit.
All right, I did like that Elektra was the main villain. I don't think they really needed to add Rhino in it because he wasn't there in the movie. Like they were gonna like, if this movie was successful, they were gonna push off the Sinister Six, but when the movie ended and Rhino's there, I'm just like, this is my reaction to the movie. I was just like, all right, Rhino appears, movie ends. That was my reaction. I was like, what the fuck? We waited all that time. They teased Rhino, and we only see him in like the last 20 seconds of the movie in his suit. It's like,
if you're listening to the podcast, Julian, step back a little bit, put his hands up in the air.
just flung my arms in the air like I was flipping a table.
Yep.
Like, I waited.
Look,
I was like, that was like the main thing. It's like Rhino in his mech suit, man.
I think they had a good idea going behind it. Like, yeah, this is what it's going to build up to. But then we didn't do very good with this movie. We had no money, and we're not going to do it anymore.
What was it? It did 183 million in the box office.
And
I don't know if that's like opening weekend or like altogether.
it's probably all together.
Maybe,
But
I don't know.
how much did they spend on the movie? That's what you're going to
Probably
really
a
look
bit
at.
more
Like,
than that.
If they made 183 million, but they spent $1 billion on it, then it's a loss.
They don't want to spend $1 billion on it.
Maybe. I mean, look at Elektra. Like, that wasn't easy to do.
Yeah, well,
His
there's
face
a
was
lot
like
of visual
glowing.
effects.
His face was glowing the whole time.
But yeah, anyways.
A lot of light bulbs.
So yeah, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Now I want to talk about it. I'm not going to spoil it.
Boy. We're gonna try and keep it spoiler free for you guys.
Actually, you know what? First
Best we
spoiler:
can.
Iron Man's in the movie. Just kidding. That's obviously not a spoiler.
All right, this is the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, it's gonna be like an Iron Man movie. He's gonna be in it. He's literally not. He's probably like, I would say collectively, he's in the movie 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, he's not a big character in the movie.
No, it's a Spider-Man movie. It's not an Iron Man movie.
The impact of Iron Man is there.
Yeah, like, well, that
What needs
that's
to be
also
there is
like
there.
move the story on.
Yeah.
Like there is no point in this movie where it's just like there's just fillers and there's nothing happening to the story. The story's continuing throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a constant story.
Yeah.
Which is the thing that like a lot of movies kind of, they're like, let's just put this scene in there, and it doesn't do anything for the story, but it's cool.
No, yeah, it was definitely like, there was no point in the movie where I was sitting there like, all right, what's going to happen next? It was always something happening, which I really, really liked. There's obviously that big part of the movie, which I'm not going to talk about because it's a spoiler.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The big part.
What big part?
The part where
Well, you can tell me after.
The part that everyone in the movie cinema was like, oh.
Ending?
Oh
You talking about the ending?
Not the ending, near the ending. But that.
Oh,
Okay, I don't want to say anything.
I want to assume that you're saying that bit.
So this thing happens, and then that thing happens, and he's like, whoa, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
All I was doing behind the camera screen was like opening up my hand, like, ooh, ah.
Yeah,
Like when that happened, I mean, sitting there like, ooh, he, ah. Yeah, I was like, woohoo,
Yeah, I still have no idea.
Mario. No,
You're gonna tell me this after, but yeah.
the plot. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The biggest thing that we weren't expecting happened. Well, I guess you probably would expect it if you know the series, but still, it was a big thing in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I still have no idea what you're talking
Okay,
about.
let me just. Okay, let's go.
Like, are you talking about ending? Like when the movie
No,
starts to go to the
not the
credits?
complete ending.
Or
all right.
like when he goes there and
Wait, Neil Patrick Harris? Oh, the animated series. I was like,
animated
hold on a
series.
second here. All right, give me a second.
yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just give me a second here. So do you remember this movie?
I
Spider-Man
also
Homecoming.
remember the movie.
Okay, so do you remember when he says something and everyone's like, oh,
That's after the ending. That's
that's not that part. When, oh my God. Okay, so there is one of these. Yeah? And when it opens up, and then he was standing there, and everyone's just like,
oh, well, why didn't you just say it's the biggest plot twist?
I didn't want to, say too much.
Man, you confused me.
How did I confuse you? There was only one part that I was talking about.
Well, clearly I didn't know because you said near the end. That wasn't really near the end.
How was that not near
That's
the
like
end?
3/4 of the way in the
That was
movie.
not 3/4. It was just before the final big scene.
3/4 of the way in the movie.
The final scene wasn't a quarter of the movie. It was maybe the last 20 minutes.
It was part of the last quarter of the movie.
Of course, it was at the end of the movie. The end of the movie.
End of the movie entitles me is right at the end of the movie.
No,
or like the last
the end of the
10
movie.
minutes of the movie.
I ain't talking like something happens in credits roll. That's like right at the end of the movie.
That's the end of the movie. You said at the end of the movie.
I'm
That's the end of
talking
the
about
movie.
near the end of the movie.
Speak proper English.
This is proper English.
It's not.
I speak the English. Yes,
It's
pretty
basically
good.
at the last quarter of the movie.
I wouldn't say the last quarter of the movie. I would say.
Yes, I was like, holy shit, what?
Yeah, now, okay, as long as you're on the same wavelength that I am.
Yeah.
That part was
I totally
crazy.
didn't expect it, but it's like totally threw him off. Look at my hair.
But then, I mean, after it happened, I kind of thought about it a bit more. I'm like, yeah, that's. I kind of saw that happening because of.
Yeah, after you're just like,
Yeah. But in the moment, you're just like, wow, and it was really cool. I really liked that little twist.
Cameras.
What's wrong with you, man?
All right, yeah. Well, now I know what you're talking about. So,
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about something completely different.
Well, like
Man, you don't describe
like Iron Man. I mean, not Iron Man, Captain America.
That's
like-
that's like after credit scene.
That was a good scene.
That was amazing.
That's not really a spoiler at all. Like at all. But I still don't want to say it.
Stick
because it was
around
just
for
great.
the after credit scene. It's great.
There is 2 after credit scenes. There's one like mid credits.
Not really mid credits. It's like after.
Okay, it's in the first.
It's after.
It's in the first quarter.
It's after. It's
It's in the first quarter.
It's not even a quarter. It's after all the main actors get announced, and then it shows that, and then it says the full cast list.
Midway. They had the first bit, and that was half of it, and then they had a scene in the middle.
That the first bit of those credits is not even half. The freaking
I didn't have a stopwatch out counting
credits
how long
last
they
for
went
like
for.
5 minutes.
Okay.
'Cause there's
There is
so
a
many
tiny
people.
bit of credits, and then there's a scene. Okay, whatever you want to
And
call
then there's
that.
the full
I
credits.
don't know. And then you got the full credits, and then you got another little scene at the end of
There you
that
go. Your
as
typical
well.
Marvel after credit scene.
You're just angry because I am the
Because
sporting world
after
champion.
all the credits, I will fucking draw so many penises on that.
If people are listening to this, probably so confused what you mean by that.
Dean made his own sporting champion belt
I put a physical
for no reason because he thinks that it's cool. And it's
because
really
I
not.
am the sporting world champion for hunting for games.
Because those
So-
are the games he only plays, and I don't.
I made a
and he
championship.
just wants to keep shoving it in my face that he's so good at sports games.
Yeah, so I made
But
a championship to go
Dean,
behind it. Yes.
Dean, you know what? I'm gonna shove it in your face. Who's winning in battle mode right now? Suck
Because
it.
we're
Shut
playing
up.
games
Sit the fuck down.
that are like for little girls. And then Julian drew a very inappropriate design on here, so I had to change that into a man with a top hat, which actually looks pretty cool.
I
But
drew
then
a
it was like
nice
it
penis
wasn't
on it.
symmetrical, so I drew another guy with a top hat. But now Julian drew a smiley face on here. So
If you turn to
after
the side, it
this-
also looks like a penis, so I win.
well, you know what? That's just saying one thing to me.
But yeah, I definitely want to go and watch Spider-Man again. I was gonna go watch it again like sometime this week, but I was just like, I gotta save for a phone, so maybe after.
Well, maybe don't get a phone, and then you can go watch Spider-Man like 100
You just want
more
me
times.
you just want me to stand on the shitty Apple iPhone, don't you?
I don't care what phone you have.
No, you deeply do care.
I just want you to make sure you know which phone is better.
I clearly know which phone's better because the one that I'm going to get and the one that I've used before isn't a piece of shit and doesn't break.
Okay, look, this is the problem. All right.
No, we're not
Have
getting
you
into
had-
we're not getting into this conversation, dude.
Have you had an iPhone out of box? Have you been the first user of an iPhone before?
No, because I don't want an iPhone.
And that is the problem. End of story. Let's turn the page.
It's
of
not
that
because I don't want an
chapter.
iPhone. I don't
Start
want
a
an
new
iPhone. I
chapter.
don't like iPhones. Why would I go out of my way to get a phone that I don't like and I don't want?
No, but
It doesn't make
you're
sense.
saying you don't like them because you never had the experience of opening up one for yourself and having it.
I have an
from day
iPad. I've
one.
had this laptop. I've gotten day one. They're fine. This iPhone is a piece of shit
No.
because iPhones don't work. How's your iPhone going? How's your beta software, huh?
I'm on beta software, and I mean it's still working fine. It's on. It's running. It may crash a lot,
Yeah.
but does it work? Yes. Does it work? Yes. All right.
So what else is new in the world, Dean?
I pre-ordered a game today
Yeah.
because
Assassin's Creed. Which edition?
the Gods Edition.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna get the gold edition because that comes with the DLC.
Well, I was thinking about this. Okay, I looked at the games because I made a full list of what games I want, and I looked at. A lot of the games have two versions. One would be the cheaper version with the season pass, you get the DLC. One would be a more expensive version with a statue of some sort. And I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I can get the cheaper version and get a DLC, but I know myself, and I know myself playing other games. Season passes for me, I don't care about the stuff that comes. I care about the game that I get on the disc. Even like Call of Duty games with extra maps and whatever, I forget that they're coming out. I don't really care that they're coming out. I don't play them when they come out. So I was like, I might as well just go for a statue. I can put up on my shelf, make it look cool, rather than having a DLC which I'll probably forget about.
Yeah,
Unless it's like day one, I can put into my game and start using it. Like Batman had a bunch of stuff. Which
yeah, well,
you
that's
gave
just
me the
like
code straight away.
pre-order DLC. It's
Yeah,
not
well,
like actual story DLC.
Like season
extra
pass
story.
and all that stuff. I personally don't care about. Just it's never been anything for me. I've never needed it.
No,
at
because
all.
like I don't want to get the statue one because I don't have any room left to put it, and plus like I've gotten the past two ones. I have Unity.
Yeah.
I have the Unity one, and I have the Black Flag.
Wait, which one?
Pirate
Wait.
one.
Oh, the pirate. Yes.
Yeah, I have those. I'm just like
Yeah, but the Origins one, it just looks really cool. Like, look at this thing.
yeah, but
But I was a bit annoyed. So basically, what happened was I wasn't going into the pre-order or anything. I ordered a pop vinyl from EB Games. They sent me the wrong one. I had to go in there, and they didn't have the pop vinyl to give me. So I was like, can I just like get store credit or something? And the guy's like, oh, you can pre-order something. And I was like, all right, just pre-order Assassin's Creed because no, I want it. And then he's like, oh, but you have to put like a minimum of $50.
yeah, collector's edition.
And I was like,
you need
$50.
Yeah, they don't take 30 anymore.
Like-
I think only online is 30.
That is a
It's
ridiculous
fine,
amount. But I mean, look at this thing.
It's a collector's edition.
Look
I
at
mean,
this
the
thing.
other times that I had to do it, like you can't put minimum 10. It was either 30 or 50.
That's crazy. Like, I don't want to put 50. Like, anyway, I ended up putting like I think it was like $31 difference. But I mean, I'm getting this cool statue of Bayek and Sekhmet. I don't know. I'm trying.
Basically, the main character and his owl. Not owl, fucking eagle.
Where's his eagle? Wait, what? That's not his eagle. It's that thing. Isn't that thing Sekhmet?
No, Sekhmet's his eagle.
Sekhmet. Hello.
Sekhmet's his eagle. Because in this one's the origin, so you don't have.
No,
eagle
it's
to
that
choose it.
dude. Look.
It's not.
That's
a
that.
fucking piece of shit.
That is
bullshit.
that.
Nah,
that is that.
nah.
Look, I'm gonna look at it. I think it's a statue.
Oh, I don't know.
It's something.
Fine, he has a lion. But
It's
he has an eagle.
It's like
component.
on the Notre Dame one when I was like really confused with the guy's name and I was like, something Notre Dame or something. I don't know.
Well, his name was.
What was his name?
No.
I can't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, that's a
But it was
cool.
on a gargoyle. It's just
Oh.
called a gargoyle.
What did I remember in my unbox? I completely like
I don't know.
butchered his name. But yeah, that's that.
When does it come out?
Comes out this year, October 27th. So in a couple months. I really want the Far Cry 5 Father Edition of the game with the other statue. I love this dude. Like that's a statue right there. Like look at that. Like they can't see it, but we can see it.
It's a
And
statue.
that's what
I
matters.
mean, they've probably all seen it.
You know what I can do though? If I didn't want to get fancy with this,
Hey, do you want to like?
I don't know who's messaging me. It's on like PlayStation.
I don't know.
Someone's messaging me on my PlayStation.
Chuck your phone away like I did.
But I don't. No, but I'm gonna use it. What was I saying? Tell me what else I was saying. What was I
I
saying?
don't know. You were saying something about some statues or something. I don't know. I don't even know what games I should pre-order now because there's too many. I'm just like, I don't even know if I'll have enough money. There
are way too many games coming
out.
I
already have Mario Odyssey pre-ordered.
Okay.
Because they had like the hat, and I was like, I want that.
Because you're so gonna wear the hat.
It's a collector's item. I might as well collect it.
Oh, it's a piece of.
Yeah, well, if I want to cosplay as Mario one day, I have the hat, and I'll be like, I'm Mario Odyssey Mario. I have the hat. I'm cool.
You can buy the hat for $35.
Dean?
No, you can buy the keychain for $10, which is that's actually really cool.
Too overpriced, anyways. Yeah, I don't know. There's just too many. Like Uncharted, the Lost Legacy. I'm definitely gonna get that.
Yeah, that's
Uncharted was fucking.
I have
great.
to. I'm kind of still
Uncharted
going through the.
I might
games.
Get Mario plus Rabbids when that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
How long far away? 23rd to the 26th.
Mate, I made a full list of every game that I want to get, and it's ridiculous.
Man, freaking E3 this year is gonna kill everyone.
I thought it's also killed me with games
Destiny
that I want to
2,
buy.
I have that pre-ordered for PC, even though it comes out a bit later than the console versions.
Oh, you know, I was actually thinking about this.
Apparently, EB hasn't changed the thing on the birthing of Isaac. It still says 7th of July. And I was looking at it, I'm like, that should be out now. Why isn't it out? Did they delay it or what? Apparently, it comes out 7th of September.
Why is that game coming out so late, though?
Because there's probably some stuff that's difficult to...
No, but it's out in America already.
On Switch?
Yeah.
Really?
I was gonna buy it when I was in America, because that's when it was out, like in April. And I was like, oh, do I really want this game? Like, nah, I won't get it. And then it's only just coming out in when? September
7th.
It's crazy,
yeah.
It's so far away.
What else do I want to buy? Maybe Metroid I might buy. Marvel vs. Capcom I'm definitely going to get. I'm not going to get the collector's edition as much as I would want it, but I'm just like, $300, fuck.
Yeah, I really wanted it. I'm like, do I really need it? I'm like, nah.
What else? What else is he? It's too many fucking games. Middle Earth, Shadow of War. I'm definitely going to get that.
Okay.
Even though I need to finish Shadow of Mordor when eventually I get my PC back.
Do people actually finish those games? I don't feel like people finish those games.
Well, yeah, the main story they would. It just has a lot of extra missions and stuff.
I see.
South Park, I'm definitely going to get that.
Yeah.
And I want to find an uncensored version of the Stick of Truth so I can see all the damn cutscenes that we got blocked.
Why don't you just watch it on YouTube?
Yeah, I can't be bothered.
It'd be a lot cheaper for you.
I want to play it myself though. Because the Steam version is this is the censored version. I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, why? We had this whole conversation. There's an R rating for a reason.
Yeah, I know. We've been through that already. It's ridiculous. I don't agree. I'm never gonna agree.
I don't remember Alex. I don't remember seeing that.
Never heard of it.
Well, clearly it's not me. Destiny 2.
I'll tell you what my problem is with games coming out this year. And it's going to sound stupid, I know. But this is my problem as a sport fan.
Call of Duty. Don't know if I'll get that.
The Nintendo Switch has cost me too much money.
Yeah? Continue.
I went through my list of games I want to buy. Okay? Mario plus Rabbids, fine. Nintendo Switch exclusive. The new Mario Odyssey, fine. Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Are you buying sports games for both console and Switch?
Well, yeah.
My God, mate.
So, I looked at what I could buy. NBA 2K18.
Your bloody price for all these games is so high.
FIFA 18 and WWE 2K18 are all on both current gen consoles.
You want to get Farming Simulator for Switch as well?
I probably will, yeah. They're all on the consoles and on the Switch. And I can't just buy them on the Switch because I know the graphics and the gameplay isn't going to be as good. So I want to buy them on both. But the problem is, Switch games are very expensive.
What's
for example...
What's the price difference between that and PlayStation?
For example...
At EB Games, every game is the same.
At EB Games, everything is just crazy. If I want to buy Madden 18 on the PlayStation 4, if I go to the Gamesman, which that's what I'm going to reference right now, $78. Fair price.
Yeah.
If I want to buy FIFA 18 on the Nintendo Switch, $89, and that's at the games event, even at EB at the same price. Like, why Switch games always like Nintendo games in general?
Nintendo games are always expensive,
and they never go down in price. Like, you never see them like.
I mean, only if like there's like if they have the sale and it's like, all right, yeah, sure, we'll put it.
It kills me.
I mean, the Wii U games I bought, the cheapest one that I got was freaking Twilight Princess, which was $36.
Yeah, and
Mario Maker was $47, I think. Super Smash Bros was $47. Wind Waker was $57.
like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what? But do you think
Nintendo games are never cheap.
Do you think that's EB Games as well? Like, if you went to maybe another place, would they have been cheaper?
Even on their e-store, some games are pretty expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, EB Games scares me.
EB Games is always expensive though. They always like fucking rip you off.
Like,
that's why if you want to work there, you will get the mad discount.
Yeah, like Knack 2, they're still saying it's $99 on EB Games website.
Yeah,
and other websites have it
as like
it's placeholder price.
Yeah.
But I mean, other places already have it for like $50 to $55.
Yeah,
which is a very cheap game, by the way. Like,
I mean, if you want to get pretty cheap, usually in like the first week of new release, Big W always have it for like way cheaper than anywhere else.
Like even JB
like,
Hi-Fi,
that's just for a standard edition.
From for Crash Bandicoot, JB Hi-Fi were like, yeah, come buy it off us for like $40.
Yeah, now it's
something like that.
Gone up.
Yeah, it was like a week, I think.
Because I remember even when Fallout 4 came out, they had it for like $50 or something, and then it just like gradually kept going up by $10.
Yeah,
man, and I was like, shit, better buy it now.
What a waste of money that game was.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this beanie. It's like itching my head.
That's fine.
Properly. There we go. See my shitty hair.
Your hair's very
video watchers.
It's a thing. Yeah. It's a.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's a nice.
Yeah,
thing.
it's fucking too many games. Because like I still want to play on Wii U the Metroid trilogy because they announced Metroid Prime 4. I was like, shit, I gotta like play the first two Metroid games because I played the third one.
Okay. And
like I probably played like 10 minutes of the first Metroid Prime game on GameCube when a friend had it, and I was like, oh, no, I want to play it. So that's like $26. I think so. They had it in EB for like $36. I was like, fuck off. Even Mario Galaxy was like $10 more at EB.
That's crazy.
It's like for a pre-owned disc as well, I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy. Like, actually, in America at the moment, GameStop have this deal on where it's like, I think if you trade in more than like 3 games, you get like, I can't remember if it was 70 or 90% extra trade credit. And people are basically like, have found a way to hack the system where I say hack the system very loosely. They go to like, they'll go to Best Buy or somewhere and buy like a bunch of pre-owned games, like $3 or $4. Take them over to GameStop, trade them in, and then if they just keep doing this over and over again for the whole day, and then like this dude apparently started like 10 games and walked out with like a PS4 Pro and like a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I'm just like that just blows my mind. Like, and then if we try doing that here, it's like, oh yeah, I'll give you an extra like 5% trade credit.
Yeah, well, because EV
like,
Games doesn't
thanks,
know.
guys.
Like what we get for level 4, we get extra 20% trade credit.
20%, yeah, that's all we get.
Yeah,
I'm hoping level 5, if it ever does happen, when it happens, you know, I get a bit
whenever
more.
It will happen.
I mean, hey,
I don't know. Like games in Australia are just too expensive.
They are. I mean, that's why.
The other day I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to Canada." I messaged Kate and I'm just like, "Let's find a way and smuggle ourselves to Canada." We're just like, "All right, we got to start scheming. How are we going to get these?" And like we're like just joking around. It's like, should we swim? Jet ski? I was like, pirate ship, submarine.
Pirate ship could work.
Jet skis.
Why don't you just go in as a visitor and never leave?
Oh, he also said like asylum seekers. I was like,
well, I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, and then after that, I was like, we'll be seamen for the time being until we get there.
Oh, that's great.
I'm funny sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I make myself laugh more than others.
Yeah,
and then like I always like I even said this to Karen. It's like, I'm funny. A lot of you people just don't get my humor. My humor's too advanced for you simple-minded folk.
Oh, that's great. So just going back for a second, level 5. I'm really hoping that I just automatically.
I would laugh if it's like 30,000. You're just like,
look. I have 24,581
you spend
carats.
too much money there.
That's over a lot of years and a lot of birthday presents and consoles that I bought and sold.
Yeah, that's like where most of your shit comes. Plus, you probably buy a lot more pre-owned stuff than what I do.
I buy a lot of pre-owned stuff. I buy a lot of EB exclusive stuff, and then also like when the new consoles came out, I bought like a couple and then sold or whatever. Like I got a bunch of different carats from a bunch of different places. But I'm really hoping that when they do level 5, it's not 25,000 carats, which I'm 500 away from right now.
Buy some pre-owned stuff and you'll get there.
I could, but I don't have to spend money. I'm just make it like.
But you get double carats than what you spend.
I mean, yeah, but I would still have to spend like $250 on pre-owned stuff. What, you got it sitting around? Let's go right now. Let's buy some stuff. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, well, I don't have money. I have to save for a phone.
Well, exactly. I have to save up for life.
Nothing.
I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be 25,000 carats.
No.
Because
Well, I mean, all right. What was the jump between? All right, so from level 1 to level 2 is 1,200.
Yeah.
And then from that to 3 is
3,000.
No, not 3,000. It's 2. Is it 3,000? Yeah.
Isn't it 3,300?
Yeah, 3,300.
Yeah.
And then from that to level 4 is 5,000.
So I say 10,000 on top of that is fair. So 19. So
I mean, they'll probably
20,000.
They'll probably round it up.
20,000. I'm already there. I'm good.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm like
good.
halfway there. If that's the thing.
I'm good. But I don't know what else they could really give you as a level 5 member.
I don't know.
Unless
They'll probably like push some of the stuff from there like down. So like the VIP and like exclusive access, they'll probably push that.
Yeah, they would have to. Yeah,
down, and they'll probably have to add in some extra things.
I'm sure they'll give you like 30%.
Yeah, they'll probably
credit.
give you 30 or 25%.
Yeah,
And
probably 25.
Probably like $30, but
one
extra
extra
trade
trade. I didn't even know. I didn't know if ever even use that extra
I don't know.
trade.
Do they just
extra
use it
trade.
automatically on the first go or what?
No,
because
you get an email.
I still fucking haven't done
Yeah.
that. Because the people that I know that I usually go there went down. Like,
Yeah,
these
there was
people
a
are new-
bunch of weird
these
people there
people are new
today.
here. I don't want to talk to them about
That's
it.
a dude. I
don't
was
know
talking to him like, this guy does not know what he's doing. Oh, maybe he did, but I just felt like he didn't. I did like the chick that was used to be at the other store was there.
Yeah, she's the manager. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, the other people, I was like, who are you? Like,
I was like, these people are new. If they fucking hide those and not me, fuck you.
yeah, where are our friends? Like,
Piece of shit. It's like fucking hell. Like when I called up and be like, how's like, is there anything? She's like, no, we don't need any people. But like, who the fuck are these guys? I've never seen them before.
I've never seen them. Where they come? Maybe they're like weekend people. But then because it's holidays, they have more time off, so they come in. I don't know, but I like our guys better.
No.
The two guys that are usually there, I like them a lot better.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim and Sam. I don't know their names.
Whatever their name. We like you. Though.
We'll learn them eventually, I'm sure.
Eventually.
I mean, the guy's told me that many times. I should just look at his name tag. I'm sure it's not.
I mean, most of the time when I'm there, he's like, oh, because like when I bought I can't remember what I don't know if I bought something on the Wii U or something else. I was like, oh, how's the Wii U going? I was like, I remembered. It's quite great.
It's great. Well, you're probably the only person that's bought a Wii U in the past
Probably.
year, so
Probably.
I'm sure it's not that hard to remember.
Maybe. Well, I mean, I regularly go there. So
Yeah.
like yeah. Sometimes it's like, every second day it's like, hey, I'm here.
I just want to make sure I just looked at my my carrot stash, as I call it. I'm like, why did I get all these carrots? And I forgot that my sister and her husband used my card, so I got like 1,000. I got 900 carrots from because they traded in the old PlayStation to buy a new one. So like, yeah, hey, that's
Nice,
good
nice.
because I don't. Yeah.
Oh, did they get the Pro?
They got he upgraded to the Pro. I was like, damn, I want it.
Should
And
have
then I was
waited
like,
for
"Ugh."
that Glacier White one with Destiny. I really don't know if I want to trade in my Star Wars one though. I don't want to.
Yeah, so we both bought the Darth Vader Star Wars Edition PlayStation. I got mine signed by Tim Geddes and Greg Miller, so I can't really get rid of mine.
I don't want to because it looks cool and then like the controller's cool as well.
Well, I covered my controller with a sticker, like a sticker skin.
Yeah, because you're a fool.
I'm a fool. I am. And my controller's like broken from day one anyway. So you know what?
Well, now you have 2 broken controllers.
I do now have 2 broken controllers, but I have 2 that. Do I have 2? I have.
I don't know.
I might have 2. What happened to my? I don't know. I feel like I've lost a controller.
I don't know. I've only ever known that you have those 3. If you had more, well,
I have a white one, or I had a white one at one point.
Yeah, you did.
I had a
Well, your white one's probably hiding something because it doesn't like you.
probably. It's like I'm a racist controller. I'm just gonna that's stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I like Xbox controllers a lot more than PlayStation controllers.
Yeah.
So I have a lot more of them lying around.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I only have one PlayStation controller and like 4.
They just make better controllers. They're better quality.
Well, it's
they're
because we
cooler.
got bigger hands, so like it.
I
Fits better.
do have giant hands. I must admit.
So it fits better. That's probably why. But
I
I don't know. Like I do. But I'm just like, I really want to keep it, but like if I just buy the new Pro, I'll just have that one there. And it'll just sit there, and I won't do anything with it. It'll just be like a novelty item.
Do you play your PlayStation that much? Like usually?
Yeah, I have more games on that than Xbox. I play that.
But
more
do you play your PC more? Or do you play the PlayStation more?
If I had my PC, I would usually probably go for my PC more.
Okay.
But they're like obviously there's more exclusive that I want to play on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, but like recently I've been playing more PlayStation than anything anyway because I don't have any.
You have no other choice, really.
Yeah, really. It's either like my Xbox. I'm just like I have 3 games on it that I have to play, but knowing my fucking Xbox, I hate Xbox so much. It's like, oh, you got like 10 million gig updates for like every single game, and then the freaking UI is slow.
The UI.
Like it's so slow it never connects to the internet properly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait until like the One X comes out, and then if I can just get rid of that one and get the X, I'll be like, sweet.
My one doesn't connect
Done.
to the internet properly either.
Yeah, because like you turn on, it's like, hey, it's like, oh, I'll just log you out and then log you back in, then log you out again, and it's like, then log you in, and then it'll be like, oh, connect to Xbox Live. You click on it, it's just like does nothing.
It's really annoying.
And then it's like, oh, 5 years later, there you go, connect to the internet now.
I think I'm only ever gonna buy from now on, completely offline games on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Like I bought what's that game called? The puzzler that we were playing on it, Death Squared.
That's right.
Like that's completely offline. I played it on my
Yeah.
Xbox.
But I mean, even like you can't even just like not do an update and just play the game. You can't do that. You can do it on PlayStation. You can't do it on Xbox, which annoys the shit out of me. And even when you put yourself to go offline and to want to play that game, it's like, oh, you gotta update it still, man. I'm just like, fuck off. What if I'm in a place that doesn't have internet and I can't do that and I just want to play this damn game?
Well, imagine the Xbox is going to be always online, which they were going to do with
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, it's pretty much always online anyway.
They should have just kept that concept because that would have given us a lot of very cheap games. It would have been like Steam, but on an Xbox. Why didn't you get the Steam
Link.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you have to have an internet connection for that. So like, because it like streams off it.
You don't have
No, because it's
Your
it's
internet
literally
is,
it's literally
above.
like the PlayStation TV.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any processors in it or anything. It's just
Yeah.
like here's so you can play games on your big screen. That's
Yeah.
literally what it is.
I take back that. I forgot about your.
Like I
internet.
was thinking of that as like I could play all the PC games in here
Yeah.
that I can't play, but it's not.
Well, I mean,
for
eventually
that.
you're gonna get good internet.
Yeah, eventually.
I was actually.
I mean, I can now, but like my dad doesn't want to put in the money to do it.
Well, you can now.
There is a way I can,
Okay.
but my dad's just like, oh, I gotta pay this much just to do it.
Yeah. When you pay it.
Because I don't fucking have money.
Don't worry
I
about,
don't
don't
have a
worry about
job.
that phone, man. That phone you want to buy, don't worry
Mate,
about it. You got a
fuck
perfectly
off.
good iPhone.
Fuck off.
You have a perfectly working,
No,
in
I'm
good-
not listening to you. No,
in good
no.
form
I ignore you.
iPhone.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. So there is a way, but my
It's
dad just doesn't want to do
perfectly
it. But what I'm gonna do is eventually, after I buy my phone, you're not getting me out of it.
That phone that
I've already
need.
basically put it on hold at this point. So
Well,
Dean,
just
shut
never
up.
go back.
Like I'm gonna be like, all right, Dad. You know what? Here's half. Just fucking do it, cause you keep complaining that streaming your bloody rubbish from overseas doesn't work. The internet's always slow. It's always shitty. Just do it. No
Yeah.
complaining. Hassle free. Done. That's it.
I wouldn't say
Over.
hassle-free, but yeah.
Hassle-free of not freaking whinging at the internet shit. That's me
yeah. That
saying hassle-free.
that makes sense.
If not, move houses, not to fucking Wollongong. My dad wants to move to Wollongong so bad. I'm just like, no. None of us want to move to Wollongong. And he's so stubborn. He's like, oh, I want to get away from Sydney bullshit. I'm just like, then fucking move to Melbourne. I'd rather move to Melbourne than Wollongong.
Melbourne would be nice to move to. They have nice stuff.
Like, honestly, I'd rather go to Melbourne than Wollongong. I was like, what's there in Wollongong? Hey, there's a giant puddle. Good.
I mean, there's nice stuff in Wollongong. There's a beach and there's a...
That's me referring to the giant puddle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like beaches.
They also have, they got a fish and chip shop and they got a Woolies, I think.
Wow. Woolies. Ooh.
Yeah, they have a...
Like, I've never been to Wollongong and I don't really plan on going.
I think they have a lighthouse.
Yeah. But parents and my sister and me, we've all had this argument with my dad, and then he's like, "Oh, fine then, I'll go there by myself. And you can find a house here and stay there and pay for it yourself." I'm just like, "Well, you're
That's a great
team
answer.
player."
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it kills me. He makes everyone's decisions for them. He doesn't let you make your own decision, determine your own path. He's just like, "No, this is how it is. Do it."
Well, I mean, I guess until you move out, that's when you can really be like,
"Yeah,
my rules now."
when I get a job.
And then
I mean, I
start
can't
punch people out.
I'm not sad. All right, I'm not sad that I don't have a job. It's just annoying that people are always like, "Oh, but you can, you should do this and that." I'm like, "Yeah, where am I going to get money from?" Be like, "Hey, bank, government, give me money so I can do these things and not pay you back."
I know. I wish it was that easy. All right, I just want money. You give me the money.
Like, I'm already getting
That's
money from freaking Centrelink. And they're like, "All right, go get a job." I'm just like, I'm trying and I can't. You know what? Why don't you give me a job, and then we'll be happy.
Why don't you work at Centrelink?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I would rather be there at Centrelink. Like, all right, I was in your position. If you do this shit, you'll be fine. If you don't do this shit, you're fucked.
Yeah, and then you're like,
I'd be like,
yeah.
you wanna have freaking 10 kids just so you can get bloody benefits. You know what? Go get a degree, go to uni.
Stop having kids.
Stop having kids, go get neutered. And then you'll be
God.
fine. Stop trying to take government's money.
Yeah. Word.
All hypocritical of me, but I hate it. I don't I'd rather earn my own money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So I can pay and do things that I want to do.
why don't you just do online webcam shows? Yeah.
But yeah, I have an appointment on the 7th of August.
Yes.
So I have face to face with my, what are they fucking called?
Don't look at me. I got no idea.
What are they called?
Words.
I don't know them.
Constitution.
No, that's what. No, it's the person, your consultant. That's the word.
I was close. That's what I was thinking of. But I said Constitution.
Yeah,
What's a
I
couple
wanna,
letters
because
out?
they're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna show you this one. We're gonna refer you to some jobs and be like, I want to start my own business. Tell me how. Help me build it, and then I will get money, and then you can go fuck yourself. Or
Okay.
you can give me a job here so I can help people, and then this way you can get off my back.
What's this business you want to start?
Just this, and make where we can get a proper studio and where shit will work, and where we can make other video production stuff.
But the problem with that is
Start off small, dude.
the problem
Continue
with
on
that
with
is
this.
you get a income coming. Well, you get a money coming in, but you have no money to put back out. So it's like
Yeah, I know that.
It's like a fire pit. They're giving you the money. It's just exploding with fire, but there's nothing.
Yeah, because
there's
that
nothing
money
being-
goes in so you can make something, and then eventually be like, here.
But unfortunately, we live in the day and age
Well,
where
Dean, do you want to help me out on this? Because I don't know how to do this.
I'll
That's
give
why I was
you-
going to ask them, be like, how can I do this? How can I start this? Help me.
I'll give you $5 a week for 20 weeks. That's,
$5 a week? Go fuck yourself.
Hey man, how much money do you want from me? You want to?
I want even pay.
well, $10.
I want equality.
The only way you're gonna get quality is if you fight for it. Wise.
Well, I'm fighting for it right now.
Wise
You want to give me
words of,
$5? You want to give me $10 a week?
Well, okay.
How am I going to live on $10 a week? What? Do you want me to buy 2 peanuts and live off that? 2 peanuts will cost me $10.
Oh my God, it's a cat.
Cat, I was scared of shit. I was like,
Scared me
something's
too.
moving in the corner of my eye.
Where are you buying? Wait. Where are you buying peanuts from?
I don't fucking know. I don't know
Okay.
the price of peanuts.
First order of business. Find a new peanut dealer.
I
Because the
don't
one
buy
you got right
peanuts, I'm
now,
just saying,
the one you
nuts
got
are
right now is
expensive.
ripping you off.
Yeah, well, you're
Alright.
ripping me off.
That's the
You're
first.
paying me $10 a
Where's
week.
my cat?
I don't know. Behind you.
Hashtag bringing the cat.
No.
All right. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this
Throw on your
much.
shoes.
You wanna start your own little studio. You already own the studio. It's your house. Get some of those fake walls. You know those fake walls.
Yeah,
you
but
can
that
buy?
costs money.
Yeah, but it's gonna cost a lot less money than going out and getting a place to put your studio there. You know what I mean? You got a lot of space in your house.
I do, but what about my internet situation? What am I going to do about that?
Internet situation is fine. All right, because you're only the internet to upload.
Yeah, my uploads.
You can make all the videos without.
Yeah, but then
needing
where am I
to
going to
think
go
about
to
uploading? You can
I'd
go
rather
anywhere.
I'd rather just stay at my house and upload them.
Yeah, but once a week, you go out of your house, go down to the internet cafe, go down to just sit in front of my house. All right,
I mean, I
just
can go to
out
my
here,
dad's work.
go there, and you upload.
But I'd rather do it all at home because I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Well, you know what?
I
can't help
I
you.
am a self-certified couch potato.
I am the potato of the couch.
Yeah, like I don't know, like that's why like I want to know like what I can do to try and start something.
I mean,
If not, I'll just be like, you know what, JB, EB, give him this. They'd be like, I'm gonna challenge you, and I will outtake you in selling games.
well, I have a very good business idea for selling games, but which I'm not going to say on this thing because.
Yeah, well then if why don't I be like, hey, all right, I want to start my own business. This is what it'd be. I'll tell my consultant that. I'd be like, cool, let's do it. I'll be like, all right, Dean, we're greenlit. Let's go.
I honestly have an idea. It's not going to be an easy idea. It's not going to be a couch potato idea.
Hey, I mean,
But
alright,
it's an idea.
if anything involves games or like this video production making stuff, I will get off my potato couch box.
Look, it contains selling games to a public audience in a different kind of way. I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't want someone to steal my idea. But I have the
You
idea.
tell me off screen.
It's in my head. I have a bunch of ideas in my head, by the way. This is just one of them. But then so I reckon the best thing for you to do right now is to find. I know it's easier said than done, but get that source of income. Because if you get that source of income behind you, you can do the video production work with less problems. Because if you right now try and do the video production stuff just as your full-time work, there's not enough income coming in. You're going to be buying a peanut a week, if that, if you're lucky. I don't know, my cat just comes in here, takes over the show. I reckon find a income source, an output income source, and then use your house. Get a green screen.
Those are expensive.
Nah, they're not, man. Look at this. I was eBay shopping as I do all the time. I love eBay. If I could work for eBay, I would. Just in there testing out their different product department. I don't actually. That's a real department. So, you see this one? See the price of that? Look how cheap it is.
Oh, that's okay. That's good.
And then you just put it on the wall. It sits there. You have a green screen behind you. Get a nice light. Something like
Not
where's
your
the-
bloody weird light that you put on top of your camera sometimes.
well, it sort of looks like that, but it's I've lost my light. They used to be sitting just right here. Maybe it's over here. I don't know. eBay's confusing me.
I never go on eBay anymore.
Let me go over here. Yeah, but you buy a nice light. You got an easy setup because the green screen especially makes it hella easier to edit videos.
Yeah.
Because you can just, if you record that it's out of its own input, you have your input of the game. You just overlay yourself. You've done a video. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Let me find these. Oh, I'm gonna be sitting here for a while.
Lights are anyways. But yeah, well,
Let's
I
talk
don't
about.
know.
Here we go. So like that. I mean, they're more expensive.
Yeah.
You can get a cheaper one, but they can sit
Well,
there.
yeah, like I don't know. That's why I want to ask him. Is like, how can I go about to do this? Like, how can I go about to start my own thing? Because clearly, people, in the world
that
that run businesses don't want to give me a job. Because even like I have a family friend who works for Channel 10.
yes,
And like he's been trying really, really hard to try and get me the job there. But they're just like, no, we're going to hire some idiots who don't know how to do their job instead. And that's what I feel like a lot of freaking workplaces do. They're just like, no, we're gonna hire this unqualified douchebag who obviously lied on their resume instead of someone who's actually qualified. Because we don't want to pay them more.
Yeah. Well,
But then they end up just fucking up their own shit.
it's a cat.
Yeah, cat like made noises.
Roar, roar. I'm a cat.
Yeah, that's my issues. I'm not sad about it. It's just annoying, but I try not let it bug me. And then people keep bringing it up, and then I'm just like, stop talking about it. I don't want to talk about this because I get caught in a time loop in these conversations.
Yeah. You know what you should do? You just record yourself with like your response that you always say.
How am I going to record my response in Messenger? Like texting.
Oh well, texting. You just have it like pre-written out, and you just send it to them.
Right. Okay.
And then at the top, people like, "This is an automated response," and then you just write what you want to say, and then they have nothing to say.
Be like from Avengers, like you have reached the real life decoy of Tony Stark.
Yes, that's
Do that, except replace Tony Stark with Jordan Teskey.
yeah. Why didn't you make an Iron Man suit and sell them?
Make a what?
Make an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, and sell it to who? People who
Sell
will
it to
fuck
the-
up the world?
No. Like sell it to
No!
like
I'd rather make it myself and kill the people who want to fuck up the world. I don't want to
Sell
kill them,
it-
just like
I don't
take them
know.
down.
Sell it to some army or something.
No. That's the whole reason why in Iron Man 2 is like, no, this is dangerous. Don't do it. I'll destroy everything. That's why he destroyed all these weapons.
I don't know. Iron Man 2 was a blur.
You're a blur.
Iron Man, amazing. Iron Man 3, great. Iron Man 2.
In The Incredible Hulk, he tried to stop them trying to make more Hulks, so, cause world destruction.
Wait, which Incredible Hulk was that?
Oh, fucking mate, you don't know anything.
There was like 20 of them. How many Hulk movies and TV shows have there been?
Alright, there's only been like one TV show and like 2 movies.
2 movies?
2 solo movies.
Are you sure there's been 2 movies?
2 solo
I feel like
movies.
there's been like about 50 movies.
2 solo movies.
I
There
feel
was
like
the Hulk
there's been-
with Eric Banner, and then there was the Incredible Hulk with
Let's see
Edward
this.
Norton, and then there's the Hulk in thingy in Avengers. That's
Well-
not 50, Dean.
It feels like 50.
It's not. You're just stupid.
How many people have played Hulk?
4.
There's been Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, he's the current one.
There's been...
Lou Ferrigno was the TV version.
There's been...
Eric Norton has been the Incredible Hulk version, and then Eric Banner was the Hulk version.
Yeah, and then there's Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan? Like, come on.
Yeah, but he wasn't in any of the movies. He didn't relate anything to the character.
There was Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Man, you're just talking shit now.
Mate, I ain't talking rubbish.
You're talking absolute rubbish.
I'm talking the truth.
You're talking absolute rubbish, like the bloody State of Origin game that happened
I
last night.
forgot about that. I forgot about that rubbish.
Yeah,
That was
rubbish.
ridiculous.
Nice
You know
segue. I did a nice segue there.
Yeah, a nice segue.
Perfect.
I'm really upset about the game. I actually, if you look over there, my jersey's just like chucked in the corner. Yeah, because that's where it belongs. Oh yeah, it's totally real.
Well,
Yeah.
are you gonna turn into a Queensland supporter now?
Queenslander. No, you know, I look at the Queensland supporters, and I apologize if anyone's listening that's a Queensland supporter, but they just look so like.
I mean, we have plenty of those as well. So
No, but yeah, okay, but ours look different. All right, ours look like they're from Sydney, and they just like bloody do too many burnouts. These guys look like someone's done a burnout in their face.
I mean, Melbourne's
thing.
probably more for that. Maybe burnout stuff. Wasn't there something on the news that like some people did that for like as a memorial for some guy that died?
I feel like they do
or
that.
something. I don't know.
I feel like they
didn't
do
pay
that
attention.
every
I don't
time
watch
someone in a gang dies. They just
news.
do
Yeah,
burnouts.
probably. I mean, yeah.
Like, they like.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
yeah.
Man, yeah. I like probably like 15 minutes to like the end of the match. I was like, yeah, there's no chance. Turned it off, went to bed.
Yeah, after they scored that really stupid try, Queensland scored that try. I can't remember who scored it. Like, I don't know. I feel like every New South Wales player was just like looking at the ball as it was like.
Yeah, especially
Going
the
to
one,
lose hand.
where they thought like they knocked on. Everyone was just like standing around. Then like only Maloney was chasing,
Yeah.
everyone was just like standing around like.
I mean,
what?
we say chasing. The dude he was chasing was like running like he was a turtle.
He was a forward, so yeah, he wasn't running. Very
He
fast.
was like, he was trying, but it was like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. It was like in like wet sand, just like, yeah, not going anywhere.
yeah, but I don't know.
Look,
Like we played really well the first game, and then yeah, it just went downhill from there.
I think I've kind of just given up on thinking we're ever going to win. My whole adult life, we've
Don't give
won
up, Dean.
once. Like in the time I've been watching State of Origin, we've won once.
Yeah,
And that was great. And then the next year we lost again. It's just like, well, back to square one.
hey, it's better than them getting 12 in a row.
I guess, but look, I just want it to be. I think it's not even about winning and losing as much as it's about just watching the game and knowing that the commentators and everyone is just all for Queensland, and it just annoys the heck out of me. Like the commentating is so biased, in my opinion. Like those commentators are just like, oh yes, this South Wales side, oh they're just gonna fall behind and blah 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 and this and that. And like 90% of the commentating is just about Queensland and how good Queensland are, and about even if we score a try, it's about Queensland let the defense open a little bit here. Like not about New South Wales score that try. It's about Queensland.
I mean, they'll
did
say it,
this.
but like, oh, beautiful try, let this open. It's like Queensland.
It's just
I don't know,
It
but like
annoys me,
even the
man.
refs, like seriously, just get the Kiwi ref. He's cool.
the referees.
He'll be like really unbiased. So yeah.
You'd be like fish and chops. Hey, I don't know. I don't know why
Be
Kiwi
like,
sound
hey bro,
like that.
that's a legal move. Can't be doing that shit.
Fully sick. No,
Yeah.
that's not.
Nah, but
Kiwi.
yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of the calls, they should be like, because you can't. There's a rule that I know is there, but I don't know if they've changed it or not. Like even the commentators are like, when did that rule ever get changed? So when you kick it high and you want to try, that's like the common way of trying to score a try. You kick it
sort of
high,
big bomb
you
kick.
get your runners to try and catch it and go through.
Yeah.
When your chases are going through, players can't intentionally knock them out. So
Smack
like
away, yeah.
basically shepherd them. That's what I say, because you're shepherding them off the ball to
Yeah.
protect your person. You can't do that. And then in one of them, they're like, oh, he was just getting on his mark. He was walking backwards into the other player. He was like kind of looking like this, walking backwards to knock the other one out. I'm just like, how is that not a penalty?
Yeah.
Like 3 times it happened to us. We could have scored tries on every single occasion of that. But it's because all of our players got run off the ball. We didn't get any opportunity, and that should be a penalty. But
Yeah.
obviously it wasn't.
It's like
In soccer, it's legal. In NRL, rugby, it's not.
I feel like I understand when it comes to State of Origin, they want to let a lot more go
Yeah, but
in
that's
terms
still-
of big hits and whatever. That's fine. But when it comes to the rules of the game, you can't just change them
Yeah, you can't
willy
just
nilly.
change
Like
them. Like game 2, they even did. It was the exact same thing.
it's ridiculous. Like there's a few times where we got tackled with a player would get tackled without the ball at
Yeah,
all. He wouldn't have the
one
ball.
player got tackled last night without the ball and didn't even give a
Yeah, and
penalty.
the referee's just like, yeah, cool. That's
yeah,
fine.
exactly.
It's just like, come
they let too
on,
much go
man.
now.
It's ridiculous. I should be a referee. No, you know what? I want to be a referee. I'd be like, what? I missed it. What happened?
You'll be too much running. Be like,
Yeah.
I've been there a
I'll
minute.
meet you guys there in a second. Just
Yeah,
stay
I don't
there.
know. Like
I'm
really,
coming.
they should get that Kiwi ref
It'd be interesting.
because he'll be so much better.
Yeah. I reckon, well,
Because he also refs the international games as well. I know.
I don't know.
I think so. He
Okay.
like ref the international games.
Yeah.
But it's just, next year.
Next year. There's always next year, as
Always
they
next
say.
year. Yep, it's always next year.
Always next year. I think
I
that's
don't
the end.
Eventually, when all right, Cameron Smith, he needs to retire. He's like fucking ancient by this time.
The whole team needs to retire. I don't like any of them. That really big, Kiwi guy. I don't know his name. I think he's Kiwi. He
Which
looks Kiwi.
guy?
But he can't be Kiwi if he's on the Queensland side. It could be if he was born in or played in whatever. The rules are weird. The really big guy.
Papali?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That guy's too big.
He's probably like Samoan or something.
Yeah, maybe Samoa. He's too big. Too big.
I mean, we still tackle him.
Yeah, it takes 4 guys pull him
really.
down. And then Gagai, That guy just... yeah, he does my head in, man. I really just want to throw something at his face. The whole team, just the other dude...
they have very punchable faces.
Yeah, definitely. The guy with like
it's
the
not saying
hair.
that it's like, oh, you know, we hate Queensland. It's just like we kind of do, but we don't. We're just like, they just have faces that look like
It's, you know what, it's all fun and games at the end of the day. Like, we're not obviously gonna punch these people in the face.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's all about, you know, we are people from New South Wales. We're not going to go for Queens. I hate when people do that. When they like New South Wales.
They're born in like New South Wales. Like, we're
just,
go for Queensland. Yeah, you're going to go for the winning side, you idiot.
It kills me. But I understand, and I hope everyone else understands that we you know, it's a bit of sport, bit of fun, you know. All fun and
some
games.
people take it too far, Dean.
What are you looking at me for? What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Hunting for Game Sports Champion.
Oh, you mean this little thing right here?
Yeah, that's totally taking it as fun and games.
All fun and games. I think something just fell off this belt. All fun and games. Actually, there was a punch up in the crowd yesterday. I didn't see it, but it was on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, I want to try and find it. I couldn't find it, but yeah, that is a thing that happened. Just like this podcast happened.
Yeah. But yeah, well, that Origin fun time. It's always a fun time.
Yeah, I mean, fun is a very loose word to use. I wouldn't call that fun.
Yeah, like 10 minutes in, not even. I'm just like, we're not playing well. I kind of just like sat there. I'm like, we're not playing well. This is boring. We're gonna like do all this stuff.
I found the fight.
It's on in the background.
I found the fight. You want to watch it quickly, and then we'll end the podcast. Let's do it.
I mean,
you have no choice.
The podcast and watch
no. We have to watch it. Look at this guy. This guy's. It's 20 seconds. They have 20. Oh, there's an ad.
Yeah, that's gonna take 20
ads.
seconds.
Who puts ads on videos? There's probably an ad in this video. That's why I'm laughing. This podcast. Well, we'll wait for this ad to happen. I want to watch this. Real time. Here we go. You ready?
I wonder who it's between.
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, he flicked his hat off. That's it. Too much alcohol. Too much. Oh, okay. He grabbed him and... Well, what did he expect to happen?
See, it's all fun and games until someone takes it seriously.
What did they
They're probably drinking as well.
Oh, that guy's definitely drunk. Because, I mean... Yeah.
The other guy was like laughing. He's like, yeah, it's also fun.
Look, the other guy was provoking them a little bit. I'm not going to lie. He like flipped the guy's hat off and stuff. Like, come on. Just everyone needs to relax, have fun.
Yeah, Dean.
What was that?
Yeah, see, exactly.
What was that? You need to relax. Stop drawing stuff on my belt.
Mate, you need to relax and stop taking it out.
It's the first time in like a week.
Yeah, we
come on,
bringing it up.
Guys, this has been the AnyKey Podcast. Episode 13.
I'm going to draw my dicks on your bloody belt.
That's just a really weird sentence. Mate, sit back down. Guys, if you did enjoy it, be sure.
I have another text. Shit's going down now.
I'm going to get rid of these texts. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, rate us, whatever you can do on the platform you're watching us on. I'm just holding my belt and make sure Julian does not come near it. Stay tuned for next week where we do episode 14. So then, guys, see ya.